Hey everybody, TBC here. Fangbreaker goes live in a couple of weeks, and if you don't know, that's EverQuest's brand new TLP server which launches this year. As we know, they bring one of these out every year around May, and Fangbreaker is the one we're getting this year. Now, what makes Fangbreaker special? There's a few things: a look clean start, the legacy rule set, but one of the new features is this Resource Hunter. Well, the Resource Hunter went live on the test server now, so we're going to dive in and check it out and see, does this make a big difference? So let's get right on into it. So I've come to one of the more popular starting areas in the game during these early periods, Greater Fadark, and where else other than Orc Hill. And there you go, you'll see all of a sudden there's a ton of loot dropping, but I haven't got a message to say that there's more loot. That comes later. When you zone it into the zone, you don't get a message. Instead, you have to wait. The message will come about 3.5 minutes after you zone in, and there you go. There's the message to say you're gonna get more loot if you kill here, and that's evidenced by, wow, looking out the window, that's an awful lot of loot in there. Now, there are other types of bonuses as well, and we're going to look at those and see what else you can get, because loot's a good one and probably one of the better ones. However, there are some which maybe aren't so good. Next up, I came to one of the more popular leveling zones in Luckland, and that's Paladal. And again, I got a message to say that your proficiency rate will improve faster while in this zone. What the heck is proficiency, you might add? It took me a little while to work out, but as you can see, I did kill a couple of random mobs and I got some skill ups. So there you go, you hunt in Paladal while you've got this bonus, or any zone for that matter, you're gonna get skill ups faster. Probably the weakest one, if I'm honest. No one's gonna go out of their way to skill up or go to a zone to skill up. Bit of an odd one, but I don't know, maybe you'll skill up feign death faster while you do it with the bonus on. So I thought I'd try a couple more Luckling zones. So Mons lettuce, let's see if there's a bonus, and there's an experience bonus here. Now, I can't say I've ever hunted in Mons lettuce. I've only ever ran through it on the way to SSRA. And maybe this is why they're putting these bonuses on in these zones, and it's likely a zone that would probably see a more of a substantial bonus than, say, the popular leveling zones like Tower of Frozen Shadow, Chardok, Sablis, etc, etc. Now, I'm too high level on this character to really get a feel for what that bonus will look like, but it is good to know that if you want to get the XP bonus, that is the message you'll get. And seeing it in zones like Mons lettuce, I don't know, maybe you will like to come here. Maybe there's mobs a druid can charm or something like that and do some solo XP and actually get a decent amount of it. There might be opportunities to play differently with this and actually see a reward, like I said, with druids charming. And one thing I did notice when I killed the mob was that I didn't get any additional XP message. Like sometimes when there's a bonus on, you get that in brackets with a bonus. I didn't get that on this go round, so that is interesting. So there you kind of have it. You go into a zone. It used to be 5 minutes until you got the message, but they changed it today. Literally, I was playing to 3.5 minutes. Still, you've got to wait around in a zone for 3.5 minutes. That's kind of a long time. Until then, you don't really know what's active or not. I mean, some of them are super obvious. Like XP would be obvious if you're in that level range, or the loot would be obvious. But some of the others, maybe not. You're going to have to wait for that message. Now, in terms of XP, I only had like a 16 chanter on test. But someone very helpful, Kif, posted on the EverQuest Discord and forum a table showing the difference between the XP before and the XP with the bonus killing in the Ocean of Tears, and as you can see, a really high bonus. There are a bunch of camps in Ocean of Tears to take you up through the levels, and that doesn't even include like Sea Furies and Probably don't want to be XPing off those. But would it be worthwhile going out of your way to Ocean of Tears? Probably not, given if you're deep in a camp, time going from camp to camp could be 30 minutes. That's 30 minutes of lost XP. Or are we just going to stick to what we always do, the zones we know, zones with high density, and hope we get lucky? Let me know your thoughts below. This is a cool feature. This is something new. I'm excited to see how it plays out in the game in a live environment. Will that change things up? But I do think there's also a possibility of trolling. Someone going in general chat saying there's a huge bonus in, I don't know, Dalniers, when there isn't, and people would move. I don't know. There's opportunities like that for sure. Whether that will happen or not, I hope not, but let's be real, it probably will. Lots more content to come as we get closer to Fanbreak. I am still planning to play on Fangbreaker for a little while. I've also been dabbling around on the hero's journey and having a lot of fun there as well. So hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, subscribe so that it will let you know the next time I put out a next video. Till then, I'm the Brick Canuck, and I hope that you have a fantastic day.